Hello everyone, it's me Minno and welcome back to my channel. Today you have to guess me. I'm one of India's revolutionaries. So you have to guess me. Who am I? Yeah, you only have 10 seconds. That's correct. I'm Bhagat Singh. Today I'm going to tell the history about me, when I was born, what did I did, and then after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, what did I did, and then what did I did before I died. So I'm going to tell the history about me. And again, it's Bhagat Singh. Now, I was born on September 27th, 1907 in a Sikh family to Sardar Kishan Singh and Vidyarati. So, in a village of Banga in Punjab, which is now in Lahore, Pakistan. My family was actively involved in the freedom struggle. My father Kishan Singh and uncles Arjit and Savran Singh were the great freedom fighters of all time. And so one of my uncles Arjit Savran Singh established the IPA, which means the Indian Patriots Association. Born into a Sikh family with a proud legacy of revolution activities, I cultivated the revolutionary zeal from a tender age. The patriotic family atmosphere had a great effect on the mind of young me. And so one day I said, Mother, when I grow up, I will throw the British out from my country. And again, in 1916, I started going to a local DAV school in Lahore. During my early school life, I came to know well-known political leaders like Lala Lajpat Rai and Razi Behar Bose. I was only 12 years old when the British government passed the controversial Rowlatt Act in India. So, over 10,000 men, women and children gathered at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar on April 13th, 1919. Just as they gathered in Jallianwala Bagh, over 50 British Indian Army soldiers came in without any warning. They shot everyone. Hundreds were killed or even fatally injured. So, on the very next day of the massacre, I went to the site and filled a cloth with the blood-soaked mud. And so I told to my younger sister with misty eyes that this is the pure blood of the great Indian freedom fighter killed by the British. The notorious Jallianwala Bagh massacre left a deep scar on the mind of me. So I promised to myself I will not let anyone who is behind this bloodbath. I will throw the British out of my country. At the age of 13, I began to follow Mahatma Gandhi's non-cooperation movement. But Gandhiji had to withdraw the non-cooperation movement after a violent incident at Chauri Chaura, a small village in Uttar Pradesh, where villagers brutally killed policemen and set the police station on fire. This caused Gandhiji to withdraw the non-cooperation movement. So I undertook a study of the lives of revolutionaries from Ireland, Italy, and Russia. So, as a part of my revolutionary acts, I started acting in plays such as Rana Pratap, and I always try to portray my patriotism through my acts. I decided to continue my studies along with my revolutionary activities. So I joined the National College in Lahore, which was founded by Lala Lajpat Rai. At this college, which was the center of all revolutionary activities, I met other revolutionaries such as Bhagavati Charan, Sukhdev, and others. Meanwhile, my family was trying to get me to get married. So, at my younger age, I had only one aim in life: to liberate my motherland from the British rule. So To avoid marriage, I ran away from home and went to Kanpur. There, I met Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi, who was a great patriot. I took up a job in the Vidyarthi's periodical. So, the Pratap, which was the nationalist literature. Later, I became a member of the Hindustan Republican Association, which was formed by the revolutionaries of Uttar Pradesh. And was initiated into the firebrand activities. The members of the association were branded as terrorists of the British government. They used bombs and guns on the British, and they robbed them whenever they got a chance to. To spread this message of revolution, me and my friends distributed leaflets during a Dasara gathering. A bomb was blasted in Lahore. And I was arrested for my alleged involvement in the Dasara bomb case. And in jail I was severely tortured by the British police. And I was released on a bail of 60,000 rupees 5 weeks after my arrest. One day I got a message from my home. My grandmother was not well. So I told my mates I needed to go home. So I continued my revolutionary activities and I could not sit idle. I established a contact with the members of the Kirti Kisan Party and started contributing regularly with them. In Lahore, me and my friends formed Nava Jawan Bharat Sabha, yet another rebel group which had members of all sects and religions. Me and my revolutionaries secretly printed out handouts and newspapers to spread political awareness through local languages like Urdu, Punjabi and English. In September 1928, I attended a meeting of revolutionaries in Delhi and came into contact with Chandrasekhar Azad. And Chandrasekhar Azad asked everyone to spread this revolution to different states of India and work for freedom. One day, I dressed up as a police constable and left for Lahore. An English police officer entered the train and asked for a railway pass. I said, my colleague has gone to get it endorsed. The officer did not believe me and left. But this time he came with a few more constables. But this time I disguised myself as a saint. I hope this officer doesn't recognize me. Otherwise I have no option but to bash him. I said to myself after seeing the police officer standing next to me. In 1928, a committee from England called the Simon Commission came to India. Its purpose was to check the freedom of people and the freedom and the responsibility of the people. But guess what? Not even a single Indian was in this committee. This angered many Indians, and they decided to drive the Simon Commission out of India by protesting with black flags, shouting, "Simon, go back!" When the commission visited Lahore on October 30th, 1928, Lala Lajpat Rai marched with a non-violent motive against Simon Commission, but the police responded with violence, and guess what? Lala Lajpat Rai was badly beaten and he later died on November 17th, 1928 in Lahore. I'm not going to spare the murderers of Lalaji. I vow to avenge Lajpat Rai's killing. I joined hands with the other revolutionaries and like Shivaram Rajguru, Jai Gopal and Sukhdev Tapar in a plot to kill the police chief, that is Scott. So that Jai Gopal will identify Scott and then signal me to shoot. Okay, I'll sit near the police station and pretend to repair my bicycle. You and Rajguru should hide behind the tree. As soon as I give you the signal, you just shoot him and the game will be over, Jai Gopal said to me. However, in a case of a mistaken identity, Gopal signaled Singh as J.P. Saunders, an assistant and an ACP. Thus, J.P. Saunders' Stella Scott was shot at. And so, me and Rajguru fled from the place on a bicycle. When me and Rajguru were fleeing from the spot, Chandrasekhar Azad tried to stop the constable, but he kept chasing the nutter. Azad had to shoot the constable, though he never wanted to kill an Indian, of course. So me, Rajguru and Chandrasekhar escaped from Lahore. And so the news of Saunders' murder spread through the whole city. Police spies began through a search for the murderers. The next day, Lahore's walls were plastered with posters which read Lala Lajpat Rai's death is avenged. Saunders has been murdered. And the poster also contained the name of the Hindustan Samajwadi Prajatantra Sena, which means the Indian Socialist Republican Army, in bold letters. Now, as you can see, everyone in the city now knew he's behind the murder of J.P. Saunders, and also Saunders' murder also shook the British government. To avoid recognition, I dressed myself as a foreign youth of what I had, just like I'm wearing right now. So I shaved my beard and cut short my hair. A violation of the sacred tenets of Sikhism. In 1929, the Central Legislative Assembly met in Delhi in the face of the actions by the revolutionaries. The British government established the Defence of India Act to give more power to the police to arrest people with more suspicious movements and actions. Meanwhile, I reached Calcutta. So there I met a Jatin Das, a revolutionary who taught me how to make bombs. A secret bomb manufacturing center was opened in Agra. Though I suggested throwing a bomb in the assembly, I emphasized that the incident was not meant to cause any death or injury. It was to make attention and be heard. So all that the revolutionaries wanted were equal rights for Indians and an end to oppression. It was decided that me and Batu Keshwar Dutt would get themselves arrested after throwing the bomb onto the assembly. On April 8, 1929, me and Dutt threw a bomb onto the corridors of the assembly and shouted, "Inqilas Zindabad," which means "Long live the revolution." And this was followed by leaflets. This was followed by a shower of leaflets stating, "It takes a loud noise to make the deaf hear." The bomber neither killed nor injured anyone. Me and Dutt were sentenced to transportation for life for bombing on June 12th on that year. When me and Dutt were taken in a police van, a rickshaw passed by in which Durga Babi and her son were traveling. "Chacha!" That means uncle. The little boy shouted for me, for he recognized me since he traveled with me in the train. Also, did I tell you that the small boy shouted for me? That's why. It was after the arrest that the British rulers came to know about that I was involved in the murder case of J.P. Saunders. This order created chaos amongst the supporters of me. So, during a trial, I refused to employ any defense counsel. Me and other political prisoners called a hunger strike. The aim of this strike was to ensure a hygienic food for political prisoners, availability of books and a daily newspaper, as well as best clothing and the supply of toiletry articles. We need to live like free birds. We need to breathe fresh air. We want total independence. Inqilas Zindabad. These words were heard all the time when me and my contemporaries were in jail. Me and my companions sang in jail to communicate my desire of self-sacrifice. On October 7th, 1930, me, Sukhdev and Rajguru were given death sentence by a special tribunal. When my family came to know about it, my father sent a petition to free me. But this petition made me more angry. So I wrote a letter to my father stating there is no need to beg anything from the British. We don't need to beg. We will get what we want, and we want freedom. And if I die for my country, I won't mind at all. I even refused the lawyer appointed for me. My mother came to meet me in jail. She blessed me and told me that she was proud of me. On the other hand, my younger brother could not control his emotions and cried on seeing me. When the policeman came to take me to be hanged, I asked them to wait because I was reading a book on Lenin. So the entire jail echoed with the cries of Inqilab Zindabad as me and my comrades Sukhdev and Rajguru marched up to the gallows. As I went for my death, I told the magistrate that you're lucky that you will witness how revolutionists face death for their deeds. Despite great popular pressure and numerous appeals by the political leaders of India, me, Rajguru and Sukhdev were hanged in the early hours of March 23rd, 1931. March 23rd, 1931. And that means I died, you know. And guess what? I was only 23 years old when I was hanged. I lived for only 23 years, and guess what? I was younger. So younger. Cries of Inqilab Zindabad, Bhagat Singh Amar Rahe. That means may Bhagat Singh remain immortal, and Bhagat Singh Zindabad. That means long live Bhagat Singh echoed everywhere. March 23rd is celebrated as Shahid Divas in remembrance of me and the other martyrs. And that's my story of Bhagat Singh. And as you may know, I am Bhagat Singh, and goodbye. This is the story of Bhagat Singh that I told you right now. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone for watching my video saying my history as Bhagat Singh, and goodbye in the next video.